Hello and welcome back to another video. This is going to be my next deck list for the Iron Man tournament. As you can see, I am playing Ghostricks. Now, this is kind of interesting because I'm trying to play a low monster count without having a lot of the tools necessary for like the current Ghostrick builds and how they work. But the problem really with Ghost Trick is that they don't have any of their low rank Xyz monsters. The only thing we currently have is the Angel of Mischief. So getting into F-Zero is really hard. But it's not the worst thing in the world. We have shot, we have a lot of tools that help breaking boards make breaking boards a lot easier, and we do have a lot of the rank 4 stuff that we can use to go into the Angel of Mischief, because thankfully it's just 2 level 4s. Now, let's just get started. We are playing, for our Ghost Trick line, we are playing 3 Fairies, 2 Jack Frost, 2 Stein, 2 Jiangshi, and 3 Siren. This is pretty standard, although I do see a lot of people saying Stein is bad, but with the focus on the deck, we're taking it a little bit away from control and onto more like museum or like festival, like kind of chip damage type decks where we're doing like direct attacking for a lot of the time. Stein is just a good tool to have. Stein is just a good tool to have. Siren is the new level 4 of the deck. I really do appreciate this coming in at common because it makes a lot of the level 4 plays a lot easier, knowing that we have a normal summon that works. Next, for our rank 4 helping, we like the things that we use to bring out rank 4s. We have 3 copies of Parallel Exceed, 1 White Dragon, Wyvern Burster, and 3 Shade Brigadier. This is pretty standard. We're playing, this is a pretty much all dark deck, so of course we are going to be playing the Wyvern Burster. Parallel Exceed is super easy to go into thanks to Ghostrick Festival, and the Shade Brigadier is just great, especially with comboed with Redoer. Pretty simple. Next, onto our spell lineup, we have 3 Allure of Darkness, 3 Dark Hole, 3 Ghostrick Museum, and 3 Ghostrick Shot. First, the Allures and the Dark Holes are pretty self-explanatory. When we're using a lot of traps that put cards face down, Dark Hole can destroy monsters even when they have protection, like a lot of the Lunalights. For the Ghostrick stuff, the 3 shots and 3 museums. Shot's pretty self-explanatory. The card's fucking crazy, but museum is absolutely amazing. This is my field spell of choice because Parade is really bad in doing the things we need it to do because your opponent can't take any damage, but Mansion, I've kind of experimented with this and Mansion, but I think I like this more because when we take damage, their monsters go face down. It makes them easier to take out with Dark Hole and with me. No, sorry, yeah, just with Dark Hole. But yeah. And 1 Terraforming, of course, this is to get easier access to our Ghostrick Mansion. Now for our trap lineup, first with the Ghostrick stuff, we're playing 2 Ghost Trick or Treat and 3 Ghostrick Scare. The scares are pretty easy to imagine why they're in there. They're just the best trap we can search off of Angel of Mischief. And the Ghost Trick or Treat is also pretty decent because even if they do take the damage, yes, even if they do take the damage, they're still making it a lot easier for us to hit in for OTKs. And most decks activate a monster effect every turn, so it's either just a monster negate, which is pretty good, a searchable monster negate, or we're burning them for some life points, which is pretty decent. And the other traps we have are 2 copies of Needle Sealing and 2. Actually, the last card I haven't gone over already is the 2 copies of Needle Sealing. This was recommended to me by somebody on the Discord, and this card is pretty decent, especially when we're often having a lot of monsters on the field, and also often we're targeting monsters. Like, monsters are also kind of usually face down, which is a good thing. And our boss monster, which is F-Zero, is I think it can't be destroyed by card effect, correct? Yeah, you can detach a material to prevent it from being destroyed by a card effect. So it's pretty good. On the side deck, we're playing 3 Lancia, super simple, anti, like every single card deck in the meta, except Megalith. uh, 6 Kaijus, also very self-explanatory. The Kaijus are just good to out like a lot of the Goki stuff. And also, big weakness of this deck is because we're flipping things face down all the time. It really struggles against Link decks. But with the Kaijus, we can get around that problem by just tributing off their Link monsters. Some spell trap removal, and the dimensional barriers. Really simple. The side deck can be changed around for like anything you feel is better anti-meta. This is more of a suggestion. The extra deck, however, is very good in my opinion. We are playing 3 Angel of Mischiefs. This searches your scares or your trick or treats if you already have scares. Yeah, I don't see, like, of course, you have to play 3 copies of this. Searching a spell trap is obviously very good. 2 copies of F-Zero. This is like the boss monster of the deck. This is super, super good. This outs like pretty much everything in the meta right now, except for the power load ogres. And if we're playing against Goki, we have to play the Kaiju stuff. One Oni Bimaru. This is a rank 2. It banishes cards. It's like a way better Malevolent Sin. This card's pretty good. I mean, not much to say. Oh, and it can just attack into something with 2K if it needs to, and shuffle the banished card back into the deck, which means it can't revive itself. It's not great though because we don't have that many level 2s. We're just playing the fairies. 2 Cursed Javelins for the fairies. Pretty easy. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to do something like this. Doing a little bit of live editing here. In a previous build, we were playing a lot less level 3s and a lot more level 2s. We were playing the dolls and stuff like that. We were playing the dolls and the Nekos, but now we're not on that, so we might as well include the rank 3s. 1 Cursed Javelin, 1 Amimaru, both for the fairies. For the rank 4 lineup, we have the Angel of Mischiefs, of course, but now we also have a Tornado Dragon and a Redoer. The Redoer specifically is for the Shade Brigandine stuff, but Tornado Dragon's more generally good, especially if we've already run through an Angel of Mischief line and we have both spell traps or both trap cards anyways. We might as well just make a Redoer or a Tornado Dragon. For rank 3, we have a Jaja. This is the best rank 3 in the format, pretty much, and we are playing 2 Jiangxi and 2 Stein, so we might as well be running the rank 3s. For Link lineup, we have 1 Borload Dragon. Pretty easy. This is just the rank 4 boss monster. Sometimes you have to go into it to close out games. 3 copies of the Ghostricks Festival. This Link one is like pretty much our win condition because sometimes there are monsters we can't flip face down, even though Scare is non-targeting, non-destruction removal. Sometimes they have cards that are unaffected, or Link monsters. So we need the Ghostricks Festival to be able to attack directly, which is our win condition. And then 1 copy of Ra 10, the Heavenly General. This is just a pretty good generic Link, 2 monsters of the same type. A lot of the monsters we have are fairy, or if they're not fairy, they're zombies. Like Parallel Exceed to, and this is a warrior. So not that, but the Parallel Exceeds also help make this. We're usually not making this, but if it comes up, it comes up, and it has come up before. So that's the Ghostricks list. I hope you enjoyed the video, and this is what I will be playing in the Sundays tournament. So I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in the next video.